Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here, and welcome to today's pregame report between the Edmonton Oilers and the Arizona Coyotes. The Oilers are coming off a massive 5-1 win over the Vegas Golden Knights, and they were playing without Connor McDavid, and it is likely that Connor McDavid does not play again tonight against Arizona. However, as of the recording of this video, it is not confirmed whether he will or will not play. He is a game-time decision, just like he was against Vegas, so he could play, he might not. As a fan, I am expecting him to not play against the Coyotes, and whether he plays tonight, he probably doesn't play tomorrow because of the back-to-back. I would imagine that he'll play against the Canucks because tomorrow against the Canucks could have some say in terms of where Edmonton is in the Pacific Division. A win tonight against Arizona moves the Oilers within 2 points of Vancouver for first in the Pacific and one game in hand. So, of course, if Edmonton also wins tomorrow against the Vancouver Canucks, well, then they will be tied in points. I do believe Vancouver has the tiebreaker, so the Oilers would still need to gain more points on the Canucks to close out the season, but it's going to be very interesting. It is a fun race to the end of the season for the Oilers and their, the chances for a Pacific Division title. Not that I think the team cares. They did clinch home ice advantage for round one at minimum after their win against Vegas. So let's jump into the projected lineup here. Of course, like I said, I am projecting McDavid to probably sit out again. However, never say never. If you need to, follow the right accounts that would be able to get information out in real time on if he's playing, make sure you are following credentialed Oilers media members, Bob Stauffer, Daniel Nugent-Bowman, Jason Gregor, Ryan Rishaug. Those are the guys on Twitter that update pretty frequently. But in the meantime, I think if McDavid's not in, I'm probably going to assume Knobloch is going to keep the same lineup as he did against Vegas because that lineup was terrific. Everybody played amazing. We had Nugent-Hopkins with Draisaitl and Hyman. We had Kane with Henrique and Fogle. Dylan Holloway with Ryan McLeod and Corey Perry. Best line of the night against Vegas, in my opinion. Janmark with Ryan and Brown and Sam Carrick. Now, of course, Carrick played against Vegas. I would expect Ryan to draw back in against Arizona, but they might give Carrick another look as well. And then, of course, McDavid game time decision. On defense, we have Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with Ceci, Kulak with Desharnais, and Troy Stetcher still not really able to get into any games right now. I guess they just want him working on the system a little bit more. Knobloch said that he's probably going to get into a game or two before the end of the season. Maybe it's against Arizona. Who knows? We will find out. And of course, I'm going to project actually Calvin Pickard probably gets the start against Arizona, and they're probably going to play Skinner against Vancouver. I know it says Skinner on my little screen here. I should have put Pickard instead. Now that I'm thinking about it, it would make more sense for Calvin Pickard to play against Arizona and then Skinner play against the Vancouver Canucks. Now let's head into some pregame numbers. I love the numbers, and I hope you do too, because there's a lot of them on the screen here. Arizona, they are 34-40-5. They are on a one-game win streak. They did beat the Vancouver Canucks in overtime despite blowing a 2-goal lead in the third period against the Canucks. Arizona's expected goals for percentage ranks 24th at 47.5%. Power play ranks 15th at 21.8%. Penalty kill ranks 27th at 76.2%. They score 3.05 goals per game, which ranks 18th. They give up 3.34 goals per game, which ranks 25th. Their team save percentage is 89.08%, which ranks 26th. But their team shooting percentage is 11.16%, which ranks 6th best in the entire league. This is a team that if you are not careful and you're not, if you're not giving it 120% every shift and you're playing disciplined, structured hockey, they will take advantage of you. So the Oilers have to make sure that they are managing the puck in all three zones because Arizona will attack you off the rush. They'll kill you on turnovers, and they do have players. They have high skill talent on that team. They are young. They are fast, and this is a team that is still trying to prove themselves, and they have a lot of really good pieces, and they're going to be very good in a couple of years for sure. On the Oilers end here, they are 48-24-5. They've won 3 straight, and they are 6-3-1 in their last 10 games. They rank first place in expected goals for at 57.8%. Their power play ranks 4th at 26.7%. Penalty kill remains at 79.4%, which ranks 16th. They did not take a penalty against the Vegas Golden Knights, so let's hope that the Oilers can maintain that level of discipline. I don't expect the Oilers to go more than one game in a row without taking a penalty. That is just super unrealistic, but it was nice to see that the Oilers did play disciplined against a Vegas team, and they were able to close that one out. Now, the Oilers, they score 3.6 goals per game, which ranks 4th. They give up 2.83 goals per game, which ranks 9th. Their team save percentage ranks 8th at 90.79%, and their team shooting percentage is up to 11th at 10.26%. Now, my score prediction tonight is 5-2 Oilers. They have been absolutely lights out on home ice. They're 26-4-2 on home ice under Chris Knoblauch, and I expect that to continue against the Arizona Coyotes with or without McDavid. That is my score prediction, and Dylan Holloway is my player to watch. Now, if McDavid draws in, I still think Dylan Holloway is going to play because of how well he played against the Vegas Golden Knights. It would be hard for Chris Knoblauch to take Dylan Holloway out. However, as I mentioned, as of the recording of this video, not quite sure yet. If Holloway's in the lineup, that's my player to watch. He had such a good game against Vegas. I want to see him have consecutive good games in a row. I want to see consistency. I want to see him stay in this lineup and really make the decision difficult for Knoblauch heading into the playoffs, whether to play him or not. As always, I like to ask you, viewers who are watching, what is your score prediction tonight? Let me know all of your game day thoughts in the comments section below. If you like these pregame reports and you want to see more, make sure you hit like. If you really like them, make sure you hit subscribe, and also tell somebody that you love them, and I will see you in the postgame recap. Take care, Oil Country. I'm excited for the game tonight.